We are all too familiar with injuries. Last year, CJ was out for 2 whole months. Man's got injured, had to miss 2 months, and ironically, it was against the Charlotte Hornets. CJ went up for a little floater. And man, oh man, the history was the rest. Now, today's episode is about injury. We know everything that's going on with our squad. Victor getting injured, Jeremy Grant getting injured. But you know what that does? That brings opportunity. Opportunity to grow, opportunity to take the next step. CJ hasn't really been a player to be as aggressive as we know. But hey, maybe today is the day that CJ kicks into gear. And it's one of those games. So, let's get into it. Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another CJ Green adventure. And like I said, this is the episode about injury. Victor Wembanyama is out, unfortunately, for 1 to 2 weeks. We will not have Victor, which is very disappointing. And we go all the way down here, and we're also going to miss Jeremy Grant. He had a collapsed lung. Now, if you guys saw the injuries in the last episode, you'll know what I'm talking about. Man, collapsed lung is huge. So no Victor, no Jeremy Grant going into today's game. We're actually taking on a pretty tough Western Conference foe, and that is the Memphis Grizzlies. So we're going to need something special out of our Charlotte Hornets. We're currently sitting 4th in the Eastern Conference, 26-17. Our season is definitely well placed, but we've got a lot of work to do as we progress through. But the Memphis Grizzlies are 3rd, so it doesn't really get easy for us. Now, if you guys are enjoying this series, please let me know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Get on board. We're on the road to 30K. We just hit 28K, and I just want to say thank you, man. 28,000 is no easy feat. So, I mean, 30,000, maybe we get there very soon. I mean, maybe, just maybe before NBA 2K24, we'll get to 30K. But it's time to lock in. It's time for CJ to get things right. Now, CJ is playing with a little bit of a niggle. We had a shoulder injury in one of our simulations, so CJ is playing a little bit of a niggle, but it's okay. I mean, no excuses today. It's all down to the young ones. I mean, CJ, LaMelo, no Victor, no Jeremy Grant. This is going to take a massive, massive task, a massive test for us, a massive effort to get the job done. So, like I said, it comes down to these two. LaMelo Ball. I mean, LaMelo Ball's had a pretty good year, but this man right here, it's time to get on the front foot. It's time to lead this Charlotte Hornets team. And we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies in our game today. 28-20 Memphis, 29-17 Charlotte. We're looking for our 30th win of the season. We are coming off a loss to the Boston Celtics. But, like I said, it does not get any easier without Victor Wembanyama. So our starting lineup has changed. McDaniels is coming to the starting lineup, and so is Brook Lopez. So, it's next man up mentality. You can't have that mentality that you are just going to coast through seasons and games without injuries. So, let's get it underway. It is the Hornets. It is the Grizzlies. So, CJ, I had one thing in mind. I've got to lead this team. I've got to be aggressive. And why not start the game out with a drive to the ring? No one's there. Green throws it down. Beautiful start to this one. Like I said, CJ has to get going in this game. And we already start with a dunk. Love to see it. But, man, we've got our work cut out for us. Ja Morant. Man, Ja Morant. Every time I play Ja, he always just has answers. He always finds ways to get over that 30-point mark. Vanderbilt and 1. Perfect start for us. I mean, this is a good start. Come out on fire. Morant again, though. Man, Ja Morant. We're going to have our work cut out for us. Here's LaMelo Ball. Kick it to CJ. CJ open. CJ for 3. 8 plays 11 early on in this matchup here. CJ has got the 5 points and the 1 rebound. I didn't really want to put a cap on what we could score, but what am I meant to do here? That's great defense from Green. 6-point game. CJ again trying to work on Ja. Working inside. Spin. And he gets rejected. Man, that would have been huge. 5 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist for CJ Green. We currently trail by 9, and it's all Memphis. Ja Morant again. Man, Ja just has these moments. Here is CJ, down 11 at the moment. Goes inside, double clutch. Makes it look easy. I felt like I had to score a big amount if we're going to win this game. Considering we had fallen behind, we need to get rolling in it. Here is CJ, over to LaMelo. LaMelo backdoor. LaMelo Ball, go backdoor, son. Beautiful pass from CJ, and LaMelo throws it down. He does the rest. 14 plays 23. Easy shot here from the newly acquired Marcus Smart. So closing in on the break. Green can get the rebound here. We've got 9 seconds. Make it 8. It's trickling down. We trail. Big bucket here. I mean, this would be huge if we could score a bucket. We drive. We draw the defense. Caleb Martin for 3. And Martin can't get it to go. So going into the break, we did trail the Grizzlies. Got our work cut out for us with no Victor. I mean, we struggled on the boards in this game, which you guys will see. Start the second quarter underway. Look at Green moving her. I mean, I think that's a maneuver, man. Maneuver. 18-32. CJ again. Inside. Vandy. Vandy. Yes, sir. Man, I felt like we're going to have to really try and push the envelope in this game. But like I said, this Memphis Grizzly team just had answers. Here's Desmond Bane again. Desmond Bane extends the lead. It's a 14-point game. CJ, step back, pull up, got it! Man, that is lovely to see. I love when CJ can get to that left hand, that left offhand. Green again. Can't get it to go. And Memphis, they're building a big-time lead here. We need a timeout. Jordan Clarkson drops it in. And we are in a little bit of strife. So, we did get subbed out. We came back into the game. Man, 29 points. CJ for 3. Knock it down. Man, that's a big-time 3. So, CJ's up to 17 in this game. Make it 18. But we still trail the Grizzlies. And I knew it was going to be tough with no Victor and no Jeremy Grant. Our 2 starters, our 2 pillars. And going into the half, we trail the Grizzlies. Getting a little bit of a reality check. Man, CJ not happy there. And, I mean, like I said, we have our work cut out for us. 62 plays 36 at the break. It has been all Memphis here in the first half. CJ has been scoring okay. I mean, the 18 points is pretty good, but at the end of the day, you need to try and win these games. You don't want to be just scoring as much as you can and lose. But their bigs have really exploited us. I mean, look at Jackson here. No Victor and no Grant. I mean, they're 2 of our biggest rebounders. Not having them is hurt. Second half underway here. CJ is open. They give it to him. CJ here. Working inside. How did he get that to go? I've never seen CJ this aggressive. I don't think we've ever played CJ this aggressive. But hey, maybe it's the way to go. Morant goes in. Gets blocked. Big time block there from LaMelo Ball. Love to see LaMelo play some defense. Don't look away, baby. Because CJ is attacking. He is trying to get this team going. Vanderbilt inside the Green. And he throws it down. We still trail by 22. So still a lot of work to do when Vooch. Man, this Memphis team in this season, in this career, are just stacked. CJ going into his own bag. And he hits it. We're up to 25 points in this game. But the offensive barrage of the Grizzlies, we just cannot stop it at this point. And we trail big. Green again. Ja Morant working. CJ double clutch and 1. Man, CJ is having a night. Offensively, a great night. Defensively, Morant for 3. Can't get it to go. McDaniels, skip ahead pass to CJ. CJ again, working. Gets in the gym. Get in the gym, Ja. CJ goes in and puts it in. We're up to 29 on the night. Jackson for 3. Can't get it to go. But like I said, their offensive rebounds really hurt us. And Drummond puts it in. 51 plays 75. Green again. Step back. Pull up. Got it. Man, this is the best I've probably felt with CJ on the offensive end. And we're up to 31 points in the third quarter. Here is Vooch. And man, we just can't allow Ja to go backdoor. That is just too easy, man. 65 plays 81. LaMelo is open. LaMelo's got it. So we're hanging around. We are hanging around. We trail though. 67-81. We're there with the defense. It doesn't matter. What are we meant to do if Ja is stepping back? CJ near the buzzer. Can't get it to go. And our struggles continue going into this final quarter. CJ has 31. I want you guys to keep a close look on the 31-point night from CJ. But man, oh man, no Victor, no Jeremy Grant. We need him back, and we need him back pronto. Final quarter coming up here from Memphis. Bit of a reality check. Like I said, 67 plays 84. Here is Ja Morant. Morant, look at this. Vandy trying to send a message, and Morant says, get out of the way. Look at Morant come across and push Vandy. Morant, what are you thinking? 20-point game. CJ has to remain aggressive, trying to work inside. Gets fouled. Continue at one. I don't know how they continued it, but we'll take it. So 34 on the night for Green as Drummond puts it in. So every time it felt like we got a chance to get back into this game as CJ hits another 3. The Grizzlies just had answers, man. We just couldn't shake it. CJ's up to 37. 37 of the night, and he's going in again. I said I wanted to have an MVP-like year, and with no Victor, we need to be this aggressive. 39 on the night for CJ. Ja Morant working. Look at the defense, and somehow, some way, Mans puts it in. I mean, he's putting on a clinic at this stage. He went around his back on Green. Look at the physics. What's going on with his arm there? 2K. Ja Morant. Now, Brook Lopez wide open for 3 this time. He's got it. CJ's up to 41. I want you guys to keep looking at that. 41 on the night for Green. Man, Drummond's just an absolute beast on this game. So, I mean, this game could potentially be over, but we're still trying everything. Green's up to 45. 41 for the rest of the team. That is just not acceptable. And Memphis are just putting daggers into our hearts, man. Oh. Here is CJ. And I tell you what, he's gotten in again, man. CJ is almost on a 50-point night in a loss. Desmond Bane really put the dagger there. But don't look away, because we're on 49 points. We don't really score this much. Here is CJ. Shakes Ja Morant. Goes to the rim and throws it down. A 51-point night for CJ. Something we can really settle with as Morant hits another 3. Man, Ja Morant really hitting 3s in our face. That's when I knew we had no chance of winning this game. CJ steps back from the 3-point line. Yes, sir! Man, Green, he was on one. He was absolutely on one. We're on 56 points at this stage. And look at this. We come up with the steal. CJ for 58. Working. CJ got it. Man, it wasn't a great night for the team, but CJ's on 58 points. We are 2 points away. We get the stop. Can CJ finish with 60? Man, 60. I don't think I've scored 60 with Green. Green works in and throws it down. So, I mean, despite the loss, CJ finishes with 65-7. It was a disappointing loss. I mean, to be honest, this was a big-time game for us. We're on a 2-game losing streak on the videos that I've released. So, man, we've got to do some work. We've got to do some big-time work. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. CJ finished with 60. Oh! Thank you for watching, guys. Stay blessed. I mean, we're almost at 30K. Can I just say thank you so much, man? It honestly means a hell of a lot. Stay blessed, guys. I'll see you in the next one. CJ, 60.